Amazon PPC can be one of those overwhelming and confusing topics. I know for me in the very beginning, I was so frustrated and overwhelmed and confused with exactly how Amazon PPC works. I've done other videos on my channel covering sponsored products like running autos, manuals, and ASIN targeting campaigns. But in today's video, what I want to break down is using sponsored brand ads, including running a video or running customers to your product storefront pages. I also want to talk about running sponsored display ads. This is going to be a super powerful video, guys, for those of you out there who already have brand registry or for those of you out there who maybe are about to get brand registry. I'll break down an overview of using both sponsored brand ads and sponsored display ads to help you get better return on investment running your PPC ad. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, welcome back. Those of you who are my subscribers. My name is Brian Newton. I'm a full-time Amazon FBA seller, mentor, and coach. Right here on my YouTube channel, I release a video every single week covering everything Amazon, e-commerce, personal development. So if you enjoy that type of content, do me a favor right now, head on down and press subscribe. I can see each and every one of you who take just a moment to subscribe, and I appreciate each of you. It also helps my channel grow and get my message to more people. My job right here on this channel is to help educate, teach, impact as many lives as possible, sharing my story and documenting how I went from a struggling broke drug addict, being able to own multiple six-figure online businesses, from starting my own Amazon business and e-commerce brands. Let's jump into today's video going over sponsored brand ads and running display ads, coming up right now. All right, guys, well, let's jump into it. So let's go over, first of all, the different types of PPC campaigns and kind of where the placements are or where your product can potentially show. First of all, you guys are probably familiar with sponsored products. This is pretty standard. Every seller has access to this. You don't need brand registry to run sponsored product ads. Sponsored products, you can do automatic campaigns, manual campaigns, or ASIN or product targeting campaigns, or category targeting campaigns. Those you can enter specific keywords or ASINs or just run an automatic campaign. And those are definitely where you want to start collecting data, start getting sales. And I have other videos that I've recorded here on my channel, which I will try to link down below or link up above here, breaking down kind of setup, whether you're just starting out with new PPC campaigns, you're going to want to start with sponsored products and those automatic and manual campaigns. For those of you out there who do have brand registry, the next two types of campaigns you'll have access to are sponsored brand ads, and then we have sponsored display ads. If we go back to that first type that all sellers can run, it's sponsored products, automatic, manual, ASIN targeting. You'll find those right here. You can see this one's sponsored, 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 sponsored. You're typically going to always have, 2 to 4 sponsored products at the top of the first page, maybe 1 or 2 sponsored in the middle of the page, and then a couple at the bottom of the page right here, sponsored, sponsored. Those are going to be your sponsored products, automatic targeting, manual targeting campaigns, and then you also will show up here with sponsored products under sponsored products related to this one right there is the normal sponsored product ad. Inside of Campaign Manager, though, for those of you out there who have brand registry, if you look at the types of 3 campaigns, we have sponsored products, which I just explained, automatic, manual, ASIN or product targeting, category targeting. The next 2 types we have sponsored brands and we have sponsored display ads. I want to go over in today's video sponsored brands and sponsored displays. First of all, let me start with where do these ads show and why are they so powerful? Here, guys, at the top of the first page for this keyword, pre-workout powder, you can see here is a sponsored brand ad. This is where you would do you'll need 3 products or 3 ASINs and your company logo. And I'll show you here in a minute where that is, but that's right here, guys. Next, if you scroll down, you can see this is a very, very powerful ad. Right here, it has movement on the first page and catches the customer's attention. It's really going to be important as you start running these sponsored brand ads with a video like this. This is a video ad, sponsored brands ads. You want to catch the customer's attention with the first few seconds of the video. But you can see how powerful, guys, it is because all these other products, when the customers is shopping, whether they're on desktop or on their phone, it's just a standard main image, right? No movement. It's just a product and a title, a price, review count. But here, this is movement and catches the customer's attention. And this can provide you way more return on investment. So this can give you as much as a 30 or 40% increase on your PPC spend, right? 30, 40% increase, better results by running these video ads. And the other thing is only under 10% of total real Amazon sellers out there or actually running video ads. So this is an example of a sponsored brand ad with a video. You can see it's very catchy because it has movement, and I'll show you here in a minute how you'll set up this one. And then finally, guys, on the product pages, we have the display ads. Display ads will appear on your competitors' listings. Right here is a display ad. You can see this is a different product, and they have a title or a catchy title, save 45%, and then the product name there. That's a display ad. We also have a display ad over here is another one for the C4 powder. So guys, that's going to kind of be an overview of sponsored products, sponsored brand video, where they will kind of appear and display. All right, now that I'm going to go into setting up a sponsored brand ad. Let me go over. So if you click on sponsored brands, again, you will need brand registry for this process to be able to run these types of campaigns, the sponsored brands and the sponsored display. If you currently don't have brand registry, guys, it does require a pending US trademark to get enrolled into Amazon brand registry. You can file your trademark on LegalZoom.com or Trademarkia.com between $500 and $1,000. And within 1 to 3 weeks after you pay that amount for them to file your word trademark on your brand, as soon as you have the serial number for your pending USPTO trademark, you can apply for and get approved for Amazon brand registry. So definitely take advantage of that. Again, if you don't have brand registry, the majority of you, if you made it to this point, probably already have brand registry. So let's jump into how you'll set up these campaigns. If we go down here, guys, you can see that there's different types of sponsored brand ads. Number one, you can do a product collection. That's this one right up here at the very top, where you have the logo of your brand and 3 products. That's this one right here, product collection. Promote multiple products from a landing page of your choice, or to your Amazon store. The next one is the store spotlight. The store spotlight is also going to appear up here, and it directs people to your store. Next, we have the video. The video is going to be that one I showed you that has movement, that's so powerful. Why I also like doing videos is you can put in there exact keywords. I typically like video ads that are just exact because I'll use keywords that have converted really well. And these are customers that are looking for this product specifically, and so they're more likely to buy. A final tip here, or just one more tip on your video that you run as a video ad under sponsored brands. I mentioned try to do exact match, but you can test phrase, but I found that exact match keywords work the best for sponsored video ads. And then I would also recommend, of course, the first few seconds need to be catchy, like get the customer's attention, get them to stop scrolling. Make sure your video solves the customer's problem. So you want to highlight the main benefits of your product, of course, but you should kind of take in the video, it should be 45 seconds or less. Catchy first part, the next part of your video, make sure you highlight the main selling features of your product, but also you'll want to kind of show the customer a pain point that they have and how your product solves it. So those are just 2 tips, guys, on videos under 45 seconds. The first few seconds is very, very important. And then, of course, solves the customer's problem or pain point or adds value. And then, of course, the main benefits of your product. If we go to the video, guys, you can see here, I've got some products I can add. Let me just go down there and you'll see it blurred out here. But you add your product, you'll add your product. Then down here, guys, is where you can upload your video. Now, you will see, click on View Video Guidelines if this is your first time adding a video, because videos have to meet certain requirements. There's also templates that you can use to make sure that your product video that you're going to be running does not have black bars down the side of it. You don't want that. You also want, if you're using any audio, to be high quality audio and in the native whatever marketplace, the language. So the video needs to not have black bars on the side. The audio is super important. And then make sure it doesn't have any, goes against any Amazon TOS, non-compliant stuff going on in your video. You can see there's other video aspects like the dimensions, the full size, the format, MPV or MOV, the length, 6 seconds to 45 seconds. And then down here, guys, is where you can choose keyword targeting. And then I would do exact match. And then you can add your keywords here like this to start advertising your product, your video on these different keywords. This is kind of a preview of how your video will appear. Again, it could be different depending on desktop or mobile devices, but you'll have your video here, you'll have your title, and then it'll show the review counts and your price, and of course your Prime eligible. So font size must be legible on mobile, language must match the local language, and then pay attention to your audio, lighting, and length and file type that you upload. That's how you're gonna do a video. Let's go back over here to product collection. Product collection, you can send customers to your Amazon store, which is what I recommend most of you guys out there who are setting up sponsored brand ads for the first time. Just go ahead and do product collection and video to start with. Store spotlight, you have to have 4 or more stores. So the majority of you aren't going to qualify for store spotlight. So you are going to be starting out with the video, which is the #1 choice I recommend. #2 would be the product collection. Product collection, you're going to want it for beginners. Go ahead and just choose Amazon store. You'll choose your store. You'll choose your homepage. And then your creative down here. You can edit your logo right here. You can have your, your brand name. Here is where you can do your products. You can add up to 3 products, and what I recommend doing for the products you add here is you do your best sellers, your best-selling products first, and then second, and then third place. Your headline will go here, guys. You do want to use something kind of catchy or creative, but you can't use something like Discover. Like Discover, I like to use. You can't use anything like on sale or don't miss out. That goes against Amazon policies. You can also use a custom image. This I've played with and seen good results as well. And then, guys, you scroll down just like any other PPC campaign. You select keyword targeting or product targeting. I usually go with keyword targeting, and then I'll do usually phrase, but mostly exact for these keywords I'm going to target. And then you would just submit for review down here. Launch the campaign, submit for review, and you've just set up a product collection, sponsored brand ad, and a video ad you now know how to do. Now let's go over here to sponsored display. Now, what is so powerful about sponsored display? I recently made a video where I go over Q4, about preparing for Q4. What I like to do leading up to run sponsored display is I like to go and grab all of the ASINs that have converted and brought me sales in either my auto campaigns or my manual product targeting campaigns or category targeting campaigns from just normal sponsored product PPC ads. Get a list of like your top 5 to 20 best performing ASINs. Then I like to, you can keep them running over there in a sponsored product, auto sponsored product targeting campaign. But what I like to do with display is I like to enter those ASINs here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to show up right here with this display ad on your competitors or that ASIN. So if it's converted down here where you've made sales by right here, this sponsored ad, sponsored products running an auto or a manual product targeting campaign, there's a really high probability that you'll also convert running a display ad right here or over here. So with sponsored display, you enter the campaign name, how long you want it to run. I didn't mention on the sponsored brand ads, you can do a lifetime budget as well. Here, I just usually set a daily budget, the ad group name, you'll add your product, just like normal. And then you'll come down here and choose products or categories to target. It's usually going to be product targeting. You can do audiences, but I usually do product targeting. And then optimize viewable impressions, optimize for page visits. You can choose here. I usually will do optimize for viewable impressions or optimize for page visits, mostly page visits there. And then it's going to be individual products. Most of the time, I will enter my ASINs here. Any ASINs that have brought me sales. This can be from my auto search term report, from a manual product targeting campaign, or a category targeting that found me good ASINs. And then you're just going to add, just like your sponsored brand ad, your creative or your image, and then your headline. And then you're going to click launch campaign, guys. And now you've just set up a sponsored display ad as well. All right, guys, well, that's going to go over and conclude going over using sponsored brand ads, including product collection or video ads, as well as sponsored display ads. If you'd like to see me go more in depth on each one of these about coming up with unique creative headlines, leave me a comment down below. Let me know you'd like to see more in depth about creating that type of content. But I hope that you found this video helpful, going over running sponsored brand ads, display ads, product collection ads, and especially these video ads, which I know will really, really help you get a better return on investment for your PPC campaign spend. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you on my next video.